Good morning, and today I'm going to Fort Cooper State Park just north of Floral City, Florida, as you can see on that sign there. There's some nice trails there. Hopefully we can see some wildlife and have a great day. Let's go inside. Okay, so here I am in the middle parking lot of Fort Cooper State Park. Sounds like there's another airplane flying over. Not really sure where to go from here. The trails don't seem to be very well marked, and I really forgot to kind of look for a trail map at the place where I pay my fee to get in. But so far there's very few people here, and it's quite peaceful. So let's go and see what we can find. Well, I still have yet to find a trailhead. I thought I'd shoot a few shots here as I try to find something. I see a sign up ahead. Maybe that'll tell me where a trailhead is. This looks like the main area where there would be playgrounds, and there's a playground here and boat rental, that type of thing. Okay, I think I see a couple of cranes here. I'm not sure if they're sandhill cranes or what they are. Yep, pretty sure those are sandhill cranes. Doing their morning preening. Okay, finally, here's the trailhead I was looking for. We got the Dogwood Trail and the Coot Marsh Trail. Let's see. Maybe we'll see some wildlife. It's still pretty early. It's only about 8:15 a.m. The sun just came up about an hour ago, so we got a chance maybe at seeing some wildlife here. Well, I can say one thing, the trail is very wide and leaves little to be, investigated or guessed at. We're coming up to a Y junction here, and it looks like picnic area or parking lot. Well, I don't want to go either of those places, so I must be going this way. And again, we have another choice right away, here or here. No signs marking which is the Dogwood Trail and which is Coot Marsh. Okay, the right fork, about 100 feet beyond where I was, brought me to this sign. This is the Coot Marsh. So there's a short loop and a long loop. Let's go down the Coot Marsh Trail and see what happens. It's this way. Bigfoot just threw a real stone at me. Oh, look at this. Had a nice little damselfly flying right in front of me. Looked like it wanted to land on my hand. But now she's gone. I would have gladly let her perch on my hand. Now, this is a pretty neat little area here with these twisted oak tree trunks and limbs. There's really a beautiful area here so far. I mean, much of Florida scrub land or wilderness looks the same. And it's all equally beautiful. It's just with this trail as wide and maintained as it is, makes it seem a lot more unlikely that I'll really see any wildlife of any kind here. Those sandhill cranes may have been the highlight. There's some really neat tree structures in here though. This is a hole, according to that sign, where people were digging looking for phosphate. Again, I can't help but comment on some of the tree structures here. They're just so phenomenal. It looks like maybe a complete hole in there that some animals might live. In this dead trunk of the tree that's in the shape of a big Y. Although this trail is wide and well maintained, it still is very beautiful. We've got another little sign up here. Let's check and see what this sign says. It's next to a tree trunk, a tree that's been cut. This one might be a little hard to read. Oh, this is talking about the natural cavities formed by dead trees, the hollows where woodpeckers, squirrels, and other birds can live. And they might be referring to one dead tree right in front of me, or these here. Here's the Y tree again. You know, I'm still on the Coot Marsh Trail. Throughout this walk, there's not a whole lot of people here, maybe a handful, if even that. Actually, I've only seen like 2 cars. But one of the things that's beautiful about coming here this early is that there's really no one here. And as I've been walking on this trail, I've been seeing, or not seeing, been hearing a lot of tree branches breaking, that type of thing. So those could be natural, fallings, or it could be squirrels or other animals kind of tromping through the woods here. But this is very beautiful. Let's continue on. This is curious. Look at this one set of leaves that's just really rocking and rolling here. I mean, there is a light breeze here, but nothing that would be causing that, it doesn't seem like. She's very curious. Anyway, we've arrived at Coot Marsh, according to this. So let's go see what Coot Marsh has to offer. Okay, so here More markers right here. This one says the long loop, and that's probably where I'm going to go. This one here says the short loop, but according to that one sign, the marsh is this way, so I'll head it this way first. This outcropping they're talking about is this bare bit of rock right here. Right there, that's the small bit of limestone outcropping they're talking about. Very hard to see with the vegetation that's fallen. Okay, I've been going down this direction here towards Coot Marsh. Looks like we're about here because I'm starting to see some openings and sunshine. And I think right in front of me is Coot Marsh, which, being as grown up as it is, there really may not be a whole lot to see other than wet shoes. Yes, it would appear that this is Coot Marsh. And I do see some water, and I feel water right here. Good thing I wore my hiking boots. I don't know if you're going to be able to read this one. It says, like the hammock, the marsh is a plant community. The grasses, cattails, and other marsh plants absorb the excess nutrients from rainwater runoff that would otherwise pollute things here. It's hard to read this. But anyway, this is Coot Marsh. I hear an airboat in the distance. I took a couple little pictures of this earlier, but from a different angle here. Somebody made a little bench out of some dead logs. It's kind of cute looking. Looks like something from The Hobbit. Now all this time I've been here, so far today I've just been seeing a bunch of ATV tracks. But I'll be damned if these don't look like maybe deer tracks. Looks like two hoof or cloven hoof imprints. And another one here. And they look, I'm no tracker. They look several hours old if I had to guess. Let's see if we can see any more up ahead here. Here's another 200 feet forward. It looks like here's potentially more tracks of some sort, maybe. It seems odd that this creature would just stay right on this trail. Another potential track. This is the part of the trail I'm on. This is a long loop of the Coot Marsh Trail. You know what's funny is I haven't even seen so much as a squirrel. I may have heard some, but I certainly haven't seen any. Well, as you can see by the "You Are Here" at the upper right, that's where I'm at. I guess there's quite a bit of limestone scattered throughout this park, or this area, because here's another larger outcropping of it that's very easy to see compared to that one that had the sign on it. Let's continue on. Okay, as you can see, we're back where I started. And this is going to pretty much be the conclusion of this portion of the video of the Coot Marsh Nature Trail in Fort Cooper State Park. Nice trail, but I understand that the fact that it's a state park, they have to keep these trails really wide and clean and mowed and that kind of thing, but those types of things, I believe, really inhibit the ability to see wildlife, because throughout this walk I've seen ATV tracks from the park ranger and they all look quite fresh, like they had gone through today, and if there was any nature animals around, it probably would have scared them all off. In fact, I haven't even seen so much as a squirrel on this walk, but beautiful nonetheless.